Conquerors, warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. I'm your man, Vince Ingram. Got my superstar producer, big time Bijan Kelley.
Yo, hey,
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy New Year, my brother.
Happy New Year, as it
Happy New
should be.
Year. Yeah,
2023. We made it.
2023, man. I'll hit 2022 probably for 2 or 3 months. Keep putting on my paper 2022.
Yeah.
I do that every year until you know what I'm saying, because you just forget that it's 23 now, or that it was 22, or that it was 21. You know what I
I hear
mean?
you. Yeah. So in the beginning of the year, if you, I don't know, let's say you're writing a check or something that requires a date, you're still putting like last year's date on
22.
it.
Yeah. Like my
Yeah.
paperwork, I have to do paperwork every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, probably for the next month, I'll be putting
Yeah.
1/6/22. You know what I mean?
I uh I used to do that all the way into like February.
Yeah. That's real talk, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes a while. I mean, you went through a whole year. I mean, you're only what, a month, 2 months into the new year. I mean, hey,
Yeah, you gotta
yeah,
get, get used to it. You know what I mean?
dusting
Yeah.
off 2022. Still got a little
Mhm.
bit of that residue on you.
Right on. So how was your weekend, man?
It was good. It was really good. Probably one of the best, weekends in terms of just me relaxing and
Mm-hmm.
uh and having fun. I didn't even go out. I actually, I would say I still had to spend money because I had to order food, but like, I would say it was definitely I could say I've experienced just having fun without going out and spending a lot of money. I could I
Just
could say
spending
I've
a lot of money.
experienced
Yeah.
that, but in a fulfilling way.
Yeah. You still was enjoyed yourself with
Yeah.
not
Just
spending
me,
a lot of money.
yeah, it's me and my girl, and I couldn't tell you, specifically one thing that I did differently this weekend, but just I really relaxed really hard.
That's
Just
good.
music, dancing. I mean, we ate, and yeah, I'm saying dancing like inside, in the house
You
with
did
our
a little dancing?
just ourselves. Yeah, dancing with each
Really?
other to
Well,
music.
like
Yeah,
line dancing or just, I mean,
I
hey
mean,
baby,
whatever.
let's dance
Just
type of
hey,
thing.
baby, let's dance. Not
Really?
yeah,
Well, that's slick, man.
yeah, man, yeah.
That's real slick.
It's just
Damn.
it's a fun weekend.
Yeah, that's cool. Um, yeah, we just ate, man. My family played games. It was cool. Real cool.
Cool.
Really cool. I'm having an issue with my phone, man. I almost called you because I know you one of them dudes, man. And
One of them.
I I was in the gym and I had laid my phone on the ground and I noticed my music just went off. And so I picked my phone up and the screen was black.
Tell me that.
Okay. So I still haven't been able to get my information out of there. So now I got them trying to fix the old phone. Two
So
old phones, so I can try to get the information out.
two old phones. Dang, what happened to the first one?
Well, because I bought a screen for the previous old phone, but that wasn't it. It still didn't work. So the
Hmm.
guy's like, man, I don't know what it is, man. They
Hmm.
have no clue. Phone repair guys right now, they have no clue why that screen is not showing. Phone coming
Wait,
on.
wait. Okay, where did the second phone come from then?
Well,
That you said.
I had one older than that. That the
Oh,
screen was cracked, and I just got another phone. Never
oh,
worried about that one. But
yeah.
now I'm trying to get that screen repaired.
Oh
So
man, you got phone mania over there.
see if we can turn that phone on because I can get a lot of information out of that phone.
I think the solution to your problem is have less phones. You got three.
The
I'm
other
just
two don't work, man.
I
The
know. I'm
solution
just.
to the problem is I gotta some kind of way remember my passwords to different stuff. I try
Okay.
to use about the same password, but when I was putting it in, it wasn't coming up
Hmm.
to my Gmail.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
started
mean,
to call you about. Cause I mean, hell, you might have my damn password to my Gmail.
which one? Well, we'll talk about that. But yeah, I mean, not your personal. Well, front. We'll talk about it. But yeah, I probably do if we're talking about the business one. Yeah.
Just Gmail. You know what I mean? Whatever Gmail we got set up is on my phone.
Oh, seriously?
To open my phone up is
Really?
Gmail. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not Yahoo, it's Gmail. And
yeah.
but I couldn't remember the password.
That's interesting. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, we'll talk about that. But one thing for sure, I would say everything aside from like like that shared email, like all your personal stuff, man. Just at the beginning of the year or maybe on your birthday, I don't know, sometime. I would say once a year, think of a new password and use that on everything. That's method one.
Mm-hmm.
Think of a new password, use that on everything, and change it every year. That's method one. Method two requires a little bit more technology where you use an app that stores all of your passwords. And some people feel like, dang, I gotta have a password to access all my passwords. And and people
Exactly. I
that
gotta
are
have a password to access the app. That I probably can't remember.
so, you know, that's yeah, that's two different options.
You know what
I
I
don't
need, man? I need a personal assistant. I need a
oh yeah.
personal to just strictly work for me. No
Is
part
is
time.
your is your is your annual, profits and things is it does it warrant a personal assistant?
Um,
Can you book it?
I mean, I probably could. I mean, I would have to dial back some of the stuff that I do, maybe.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but
You are
I
you talking
just,
a 24/7 like daily assistant?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have enough
Woo.
stuff, man, where I can keep whoever busy. I
Yeah.
mean, but
Wow.
it wouldn't just be for like it would be for everything.
No, of course. That's personal
Yeah,
assistant. I hear you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would
Wow.
be for everything. So
Wow. Hey,
I
I
mean,
I want that for you. That sounds like a next level step up. CEO over
I mean, I
there.
don't know about all that. I just need somebody to help me remember these
If
damn passwords.
if you I don't look, that sounds like a great step in life.
Yeah.
That's I mean, if you had trouble looking around and wondering whether you've succeeded or
What
not
do
or
you
how
think
far
something like
you've
that
come,
costs? About 30,000 a year or so?
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, for you to have someone at least weekly, 5 days a week, like what, you she like let's say she or he, probably she, you have to be able to reach them from what, 8 to 5 or something,
At
or even in
least.
the night.
Well, no, I don't. I could wait. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want nobody 24 hours. I mean, I'm. If you work with me, man, I'm probably the easiest cat to work with.
Hmm.
You know what
So
I mean?
they could be living their own life, but just be on call and take care of the things that you need them to take care of when.
Yeah, probably. I just need you when I need you, and you need to be ready to go.
Mm.
That's why
Oh,
I
that's not
said.
30,000. Nah.
That's why I said you couldn't be working. Well, I don't know because you probably wouldn't be able to work another job.
Oh, well, if they couldn't, then yeah, you got to replace. You got
So,
to
yeah,
replace their
because I
jobs.
don't. I
And
don't want. I don't want to. I don't want you to be like, well, I can't do it this week because I got to do X, Y,
oh,
Z.
Vince, we're talking 50,000 a year. If you're trying to have somebody that only works for you,
That's 50 large a year.
I think that's a whole person. That's an assistant, and you want them to do a good job and not feel
Yeah,
like
you want
that
them
they
to
have
do a
to
good
go
job,
somewhere
man.
else. That's
Yeah.
50,000. You got to pay them a straight up salary.
Mm.
Now, if this is somebody that's like working remotely with something, and you just need them to,
Maybe
pick
let's
up
start
some
off that
ends and
way.
do tasks, starting off that way,
Start off that way.
this might sound cheap, but I think you could swing that for 15,000 a year.
That sounds cheap as hell. It does sound cheap.
I mean, but when you think about it, like there's what, 54 or 52 weeks in a year. I don't even know.
52.
52 weeks in a year, so let's say you pay them like, what's that, 500 a week. 500 a week times 52.
Hmm.
What's 500 times 52? Is that a lot?
500 times 4 is 20. So that's 2,000 a month
Oh, that's 20.
times.
That's 26,000.
Mm.
Okay, so then you pay them 250 a week, and do you think that for 250 a week, somebody that has their own job wouldn't pick up some extra tasks for you and do make some phone calls, reply to some emails? You know,
I
that
don't
would be
know. I doubt
basically.
it, man. People sorry as hell.
Yeah, you're right. They
Cause you're gonna
probably.
want somebody who gonna go get it like you, man.
Yeah,
And I don't want to. I don't want to. My problem will be if I reach out to you on Tuesday and say, hey, I need to get down to the county clerk and get this paperwork, and then it's Thursday, and I say, you got that paperwork from the county clerk? I'm going today.
yeah.
So
I hear you.
Tuesday,
50,000.
Wednesday, now Thursday.
50,000. 50,000. You need them to make errands in their car? Nah, they're not. Nah, 50,000.
Hell yeah, man. What do you mean?
Yep.
I might need them to go from Houston to Tyler, Tyler to Houston.
Or the best way would be if there was a service where it's like assistant on the go or something, kind of like Uber Eats. You'd have
Mhm.
to really trust it. It'd have to be vetted and stuff because they're dealing with sensitive information and all that. But like
Yeah.
that would be the only way I could see you getting that cheaper than paying them a whole salary. I mean, what do you think?
Mhm. I think that you got to crawl before you walk, and I think you start somewhere, and then you build up to that.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
200, 300 a week.
yeah. I'm gonna have to look into it, man. See, because I mean, that probably would solve a whole lot of problems for real.
Hey,
BJ, man, have you ever seen this show, Love After Lockup?
love after lockup. So let me guess.
Wait a minute, real quick. The lovely said we freezing. Would that just be her? Because you hadn't froze the whole time.
You
Have
haven't
I?
froze, so
Okay, that must
that
just
that
be
might
her.
might be her. It is raining, in our state and our city,
Hmm.
um, and I don't know where the lovely's at, so you know, that could be the issue. But nah, you're not freezing to me. I'm not freezing to you. So
Okay, all right. But yeah, it's called Love After Lockup, man. So you could probably guess what that's about.
is it one person locked up or both? That.
One.
Oh, okay, all right. So it just focuses on him or her getting out and and finding love,
Well, they
were
already,
they writing each other in jail?
yeah, all that.
Oh,
So they already found that, and then these people are waiting till they get out
they getting ready to hurt each other.
and give them a place to stay, and it's a yeah, my
That
baby,
sounds like a lot.
yeah. So
PTSD.
it's wild, man, because I've seen two episodes, right,
Yeah.
and you got these guys, and they, of course, in prison, so all they doing is working out. So they taking pictures, and they got these prison bodies and this and that, and the
Yeah.
girls outside are just totally different. They superly overweight, and you
Oh,
know,
are you saying so? This is like a self-esteem thing? I guess so. If
I think it's more of because I don't think they have a lot of options while they locked up. So they
no,
use
no, no,
these.
not them. I'm talking about why is it only big girls? I don't think the guys in prison have options at all. So I think it's mostly only like these bigger women and things like that coming to see them.
Well, no, it's not only big girls. It's some regular sized girls, but
Not how you described it.
the big girls. This now, let me just say this: the two episodes with the big girls, they met while the guys were already locked up. The other girls, guys, they knew them, like right when they went in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But either way,
Either way.
it's one of them things. So this other girl had, a episode where the guy came out and she had went and bought this place for them and had it all. She tried to have it set up.
She got
So
a
when
new
he,
place for them.
yeah, so when he went in, he
Damn.
was complaining, why is this stove so dirty? You know,
That's a good complaint.
no, not if you just come home from the pen,
In the pen, they got it clean. What do you mean? He
man.
has
Please,
standards.
and you ain't spending no money, and the girl done looked out for you.
So you got to get out of a clean spot to go to a dirty spot, whether it was jail to home. No, he has standards.
And that's what he said. He said, man, even in prison, my area was clean, man. I'm a clean guy.
There you go.
That's what he said.
I think whether he's paying those bills or not, hey, keep that standard.
That's what. Hey, that was his thing. I don't care where the money coming
That
from.
is funny though, because it sounds like they just probably got it. Man, now I gotta watch that. That
Yeah,
sounds like
it is funny, man. Because I just ran across it on accident, and I found myself watching episode after episode.
Xavier is saying that there's an episode where someone coming home was out of line with her apartment. I can just imagine what he was doing at the apartment, whether it was tripping with those folks at the management or don't read that. whether
Man,
it's whether whether it's tripping with folks at management or it's funny. I could just tell you were reading that
and I'm
comment.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, yeah, that's Twitch.
Xavier said, "Whoa! I saw a clip, season 4, episode 4. A man coming home was out of line with her apartment. Yeah, this is true. I thought it was a trip myself. Like BJ saying though, dude got a reason to complain. He come home from the pen. So
I
what
think
you
so.
saying is, if you come home from the pen, your place better be clean.
You better.
Basically,
Okay, it depends. I'm saying that he could have that standard. I'm not saying it's bad for him to have that standard.
mm-hmm.
So, but I'm sure not every guy coming out of jail cares if your place is clean or not. But if he does care, I don't see nothing wrong with that. He got out of jail. Okay, I get it. There's certain things he probably has no room to stand on, like just the smallest little platform to stand on. But hey, one thing he knows or should know how to do is how to work out, eat right, well, eat 3 times a day, shall I say? Work out, eat 3 times a day, and keep a place clean. That's one thing he should know how to do, right?
How do they place clean in a pen, man? That's unsanitary. All the prison shows I see, them guys don't be. It ain't like no plug-ins is in the
And
walls.
that's where I gotta say, stop watching all that TV. I don't know. Maybe it's different in real life.
Man, that's all I watch is crime shows and sports, man.
Yeah, and crime shows, they got like newspapers floating on the ground of the prisons. Like they got mice and stuff. I don't know if it's probably spotless in a federal prison.
I don't know,
It's,
man. You ever been in?
nah, I'm just
Oh,
guessing.
okay. Oh, I thought you were talking from experience.
No, but I'm saying you can't go off of a show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Xavier said the same number one. Oh, the same one Vince mentioned. I'm like the nerd. Clean it up yourself.
Mm,
She gonna be. See, he gonna have to. He gonna leave and go and get with the other guy, other chick who he was writing.
he's probably writing a few of them.
Yeah, he did, man. I can imagine. We're gonna have
I
to get
mean,
somebody on the show.
that's yeah, that's the thing. I don't know anybody that's been in prison recently. Anybody I know has been in prison been a long, long, long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know anybody been recently either. I don't think. Yeah, not prison, no way.
I had an uncle. Man, I was 10 maybe. I had an
Mm-hmm.
uncle that was making like leather like belts and wallets and stuff, and he sent me a little leather belt and a little leather wallet with my name on it.
You still got it?
No, I don't know where it's at.
What?
I know, right? That was
Man, the nerve of you, bro.
handmade. I know, no, I
You
it's
don't know how long it took him to make that belt.
well, now the belt was the first thing I lost, and the only thing I kept up with was the wallet for
Did you ever wear
years.
it? Be honest.
I couldn't fit the belt. The belt was like a little. I don't know if he thought I was 4, but the belt was the belt was this long, man. So when I got the belt, I couldn't wear it. But
Right.
the wallet, I thought the wallet was cool. At least memorabilia, and like I could say someone made a full blown. Like how many people made a full blown wallet and it
Yeah.
has your name on it? I was like, yeah, this is cool. Even if whether I use it or not, but I lost that. I was too young, I guess.
Yeah, my cousin Well, my dad, he was my cousin as well, but he's my, he's with my dad's age, and he made him a, I want to say a belt or something,
Yeah.
and
Did it fit?
it wasn't for me, it was for my dad, but he was like, bragging about it and showing it to me. I was like, oh man, and you know how you put on a little bit. So
Yeah.
when you tell me about it, I could tell he was excited because this was one of his favorite first cousins.
Yeah.
So he was excited about it, like, yeah, man, almost like he had just got his, degree in business or his
Oh,
master's
damn.
degree in science or something. And he was like, yeah, man, he made this belt, man. Ain't it? It's nice, ain't it? I said, yeah, that's nice, man. That's real nice.
Was it?
And shit, no. And then he said, you want it? Now, see, I thought I chili for silly, so
Oh.
I was like, yeah, yeah,
You did you take it?
yeah, I took it, man.
You still got it?
Hell no, I don't think I made it home with it.
Oh man, dang.
Yeah, I made it home with it, man. But it just wasn't what I was used
No,
to
I
wearing.
no, I
I
hear
was trying
you.
to say it was nice for him.
I know that's funny that you did that, and
Yeah,
and it ended up right in your hands.
yeah,
You
man.
played that too well. You were probably like, oh yeah, this is real nice. I wish you would have made me one. You had to have said something similar to that.
I did, man. And then once I thought about it, I said, man, this cat was just trying to unload this damn belt.
That's it. He said, he said, nice one, cousin.
I
I
don't
mean, I
find me
love
a
the
sucker.
effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince like it.
Damn. Oh, you like this shit?
Yeah.
Okay. You want it? Yeah. Let me
um,
have, man. You
I
want to give
didn't.
it to me?
So it's funny. I didn't even know that was a thing because now the Lovely's in the comments. She said my brother made me a leather wallet from prison. I still have it.
Mm.
I didn't know that was. I was the only look up until now. Y'all are the two other people I know that have received leather
Prison
wallets,
gifts.
belts, prison gifts because
No, man.
I did not know.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us listening that's done receive prison gifts, man.
Well, okay, a letter, but I mean, I didn't know they were making stuff in prison that you
Yeah.
could send out.
Well, hey, now you know.
No, I know. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Now you know. You just gotta be appreciative, man.
I wonder
Just
what
gotta
else
be
they
appreciative.
make. Mm.
Everything, bro. Everything. Man, I seen this video of this lady just recently. Uh, she was videoing herself because she had invited. They was on a girls' trip, and she invited her dude because she got her own room. So the girls had an Airbnb, and then she bought a separate room and invited her guy. And so one of the girls that was part of the girls trip was pissed. She was like, "This is a girls trip. Why did you bring your guy?"
Yeah.
And I mean, the girl was videoing it because she was saying, "I'm afraid for my life right now. She's acting crazy." Well, you got to think about
Wait,
the Mexico thing.
who's acting crazy?
One of the girls in the girls trip was acting crazy. Just hollering at her
Because
because
the
the other girl invited her man on the
okay,
girls trip.
okay. I was just trying to get it. I was trying to see
Right.
if it was the one that invited her man that was acting crazy or the
Mm-mm.
ones that are upset. Okay, I get you now.
It
I'm
was
here.
one that was really upset that you brought your dude and we trying to have a girls trip. It's
Mm.
just women, uh, trick,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
bring
yeah.
your guy. And so the girl was like, I mean, why she
She started going
tripping?
live.
She going live because she was like, that's
I ain't
what
about to
happened
get caught out here.
in Mexico. Da 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 da. So
They got
the
something in
other
the
girl was
water.
like, why you filming? She was like, Kyle, she acting crazy and this and that. Now, so in that situation, BJ, who's in the
That's
wrong?
scary. Well, it's a girl's trip. Obviously, the one that brought her man is in the wrong. What's wrong with her? I don't
Man,
get.
that's you knocked it out the park, man.
I don't get the anger part. I'd have to see the live to see how wild the
She
other
was
girls.
pissed, man. She
Oh
was
man.
pissed. Yeah, she was
I mean, you know
pissed. She
what?
was.
If it was something they saved up over for a long amount of time, and the friend is also probably you always got the hothead friend that's gonna like get in anyone's face, even yours, if she feels wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. I
Mm.
just painted a whole picture around it to make it okay, but I could see it in that situation of why she'd be so mad. We saved up this money. We don't even really got money to go out on trips like this and stuff. It was a
Mm,
girls' trip. I thought I was gonna have fun with my girls, and you bring your man? Are you
bring
dumb?
man.
And
Yeah,
I could see her,
yeah,
getting riled up all the way
yeah,
to the point where
yeah,
she was on live and said, "My man can't even protect me. I'm scared."
yeah. And her man he wasn't there, so the girl was going off on
Oh,
her.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he had stepped away, so the girl was
yeah.
going off on her, man. But I mean, I'm with you. Why are you bringing your man on this girl's trip?
Especially, I bet she said something like, "Oh, he ain't even gonna be with us. He's doing his own thing. He just wanted to come down, and also take a trip." But we said, why not save money and get the same room? So
Hmm.
but he's on a separate trip.
That's
I'm
what
sure.
she was saying. He's in a separate room and she's tripping and
Oh
da da
man.
da. She didn't see that point, man. She didn't see the point at all.
Mm-mm-mm.
We talked about this on the show a little while back about people who do this and invite their man or they woman when it's all the fellas or when it's
We also talked about whether you would give your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, probably spouse, whether you'd give them extra money to go on their girls or guys trip. That's I
we
remember
did
we were talking about that.
we did yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
yeah,
kind of
I
both
think
is
she.
both. Yeah,
I
just
think the one invited the boyfriend was in the wrong.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah, because this guy been playing like you said, been playing for months.
Oh, I mean, your dudes, they be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
You go out with your guys and to like Jamaica, but guys trip. All y'all got separate rooms and stuff. Y'all like, yeah, we got some things lined up here. We're gonna go jet skiing and this and that, and just have a power breakfast every morning and stuff and work
Mm-hmm.
out and and you bring your wife with you
Bring your lady, man. Yeah.
and but they don't know. They see her either at the airport or they
Mm-hmm.
see her or they see her at the hotel. They didn't even get a chance to back out of the trip. They
Nah.
thinking everything's fine.
Yeah.
So you walking around the corner with your shades, your hat, and you got her in a sundress walking on next to you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You can't say that, and everybody just kind of rest of the fellas just kind of pause and looking at each other,
Just staring.
just looking at each other like man, shaking their head just oh so slightly, shaking their head like I can't believe this cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's enough for someone to be pretty mad.
Yeah, man.
Anyways,
When ladies go on trips, girls trips, man, it might be four of them get one room.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we've talked
That's
about
a
that.
that's a strictly this is a little quick man law. If you don't fellas listening, and most I'm pretty sure the men know, but guys don't do that. We don't share rooms.
Nah,
Like you just said, just made me think
nah.
about it. Fellas don't share rooms, man. You know what I mean? I need my own space. You know what
It
I'm
was
talking
you
about?
that it was you that kind of solidified that for me because before I heard you have that stance, I remember telling you I was like, I forgot it was one of our episodes, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I just went to Corpus Christi and we shared a room. We had two separate beds, but like, but at the same time, it's like I wasn't as comfortable as I would have been
No,
in my
man.
own in my own room.
No, you don't do fellas don't do that, man. We
Nah,
just don't
yeah,
do it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Um, I don't even know how to explain it. It baffles me the guys who do it, who still do it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
sharing
saying?
sharing sharing a hotel
Yeah,
room
yeah. Hey man, we
on a
gonna get
guy's
one
trip.
room, dog. You know. Yeah, like no tips, and not even if it's a double bedroom. No, 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 no. Nah. You don't even get no double bedroom. You know what I'm talking about? You're a
Yeah,
man, you get you a room with a king bed in that joint.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
But that's why they have those suites in Vegas where it's like multiple rooms. It's like you got a whole,
Right.
that's what they got that for. Yeah,
Now
yeah,
we can rock like that.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I'm in my room, open my door, walk out, it's the living area,
yeah,
boom, cross the hall, you and your okay, boom. That's the way me and my cousin will rock like that.
yeah.
But as far as us going in, opening the door, and we looking at two beds, Nah, we ain't popping like that.
Oh man,
we,
yeah.
we not popping like that, man. It's
Man,
just
there's so much wrong with it. You gotta do your whole night routine, and you gotta share the same bathroom. You gotta take turns. You can't, both of y'all can't have control over nothing,
no,
whether it's the bathroom or the TV or
yeah,
just peace and quiet. I
yeah.
mean, y'all gonna have to smell each other, hear each other. I mean, like, oh my
What I'm
gosh.
saying, man. And I got some team members, man, that you know what I'm saying, they'll run you out of there, man. Once they, go and sit down for a little while, they'll run you out. You gotta show no have your incense and all that ready, you know.
Man, and then in a hotel like that, especially where you walk in and you see the two beds,
Yeah, nah.
anything coming from the bathroom is reaching the beds. There's no
Anything.
space, there ain't no hallway.
Anything.
The door got a whole gap underneath it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
smelling anything, if it's even a true door, it could be
yeah.
one of those slide
With little
ones.
slide deals, right. And then most of you guys, man, we got some snoring in us. Most of us got a little snoring.
Sleep apnea.
So, I mean, I got some team members, man, some family, some brothers, man. Is we closest road dogs, man.
Yeah.
And these guys, I mean, you hear them jokers snoring, man, a mile and a half away. When they get going good, don't let us get some of that headbanger boogie in us. You know what I mean?
Headbang boogie.
I mean, these guys can for sure be in a real contest, man. A real
Mhm.
live snoring contest.
You know
These
what's
guys are
wild?
ready.
What's wild is they actually for business trips at my job, whenever they do their shows, they actually pair us up in rooms.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
You have an option to get your own?
I don't think so. No.
Mm.
They don't really talk to you. They just say, "Hey, here's your room, here's your ticket.
Here's your
Go
key.
on to the show and come back." You know.
Mm.
So, you check in or whoever, which one of your roommates checks in, it's
Yeah.
usually two to a room.
That's how they do in college and in prison.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
apparently
ain't
in
even
business
done one of
trips.
them no more. Nah.
Man.
When I go on business trip, it's just me.
Yeah, last time I went on a business trip with them, it was the second one I've ever been on, and it was the last one I've been on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They had me in a room with a dude, of course. They don't co-edit,
Right. Yeah.
and um, on the first night, he's farting in his sleep.
Oh my God. And he pretty much a stranger. You
Yes,
sleep with a stranger. Well, not
yes.
literally, but you're in the room with a stranger.
I mean, I barely know
Pardon,
him.
you barely knew him. I remember you told me about this business trip you had to go on.
Yeah.
Man,
And
I
then
wouldn't have got no sleep, bro.
the second night, I don't even know where he was. I woke up a few times. He wasn't even in the room. So I'm like,
Oh,
maybe
he
he
must have
done
got
found
lucky.
something.
Yeah,
I don't know what, but
yeah.
yeah.
He must have got lucky. Jared, what's up, brother? KV, hey, says how you doing?
Tiffany said, take air freshener. But more importantly, she said, why are you up listening? How can you sleep through the whole night with the stranger in a bed next to you? You
Can't
just
do
gonna
it, man.
sleep through peacefully?
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. I
What's
mean, you
up,
just
Lewis?
can't do it. You basically um I mean, you got to have some family to be comfortable,
Oh
or a
yeah.
close friend to go ahead and knock off.
Yeah.
If you, like you said, man, if you with a stranger or somebody you just met not too long ago, you're gonna be tossing and turning all night, man.
Tossing and turning. And that's exactly what we were both doing. There's this one part of the night I remember, because it was like a 2-night trip. Maybe even there's a third night. There might even been third night. But there's this part of the night. It was like 2 a.m., 4 a.m. It was probably that first night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up now. I'm tossing and turning, trying to go back to sleep, waking up.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear the same thing over in the other bed. And I'm not trying to face that way, but I face that way, and just to see, and I'm like, oh, he's up, texting and stuff, trying to go back to sleep, tossing
Yeah.
and turning. And we're both sitting there tortured
Yeah.
because we got this stranger.
Yeah.
Like I almost started a conversation. I
You
was like,
can't do
since we
that.
both
See,
up, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, see, you can't do that. You can't start talking, man.
Oh
No, you
man,
can't do that, man.
it's
Oh my
like
goodness.
I
You
almost
start
started.
talking.
I almost did because it was like 3 a.m. and I'm like, dang, we both awake. You're on your phone. I'm about to check my
I mean,
phone.
what you gonna say? You can't sleep?
Yeah, something funny, you know.
No, no, man. I mean, cause you really don't know where his head is at. I mean, that you can throw out some can't you can't sleep stuff, and he may think that's okay. You
Yeah,
saying so?
exactly.
What you saying?
Like, hey, man, what? Leave me alone. You
Two
might be like
ways.
that.
He
Yeah.
might be inviting, like, what I mean, what you want to do? Or he can say, hell, you mean? Yeah, yeah, I can sleep. Shit, I ain't trying to be telling your ass. Hey,
Oh,
man. Uh,
yo, yeah, that was an experience.
Sam, what's up, bro?
What's
KB
up,
said
Sammy?
women are completely different. See, women, they can, man, they can go in out the same bathroom, man. It can be tiles on the floor.
Mm,
And they just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no
yeah,
parts of that, man.
nah.
I don't want to go in the bathroom to take my shower, and you just took your shower, and your wet towel is hanging up, man.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't want nothing. I don't want to see that. I don't
Or
want to do
I
nothing.
gotta move something of yours to, or things are already messed with. Like I'm trying to get into a clean hotel shower or use a clean hotel sink, and I gotta
Yeah,
use a used hotel shower,
yeah.
used hotel sink, you know, like
From
that.
this cat,
Or
I
I
mean,
gotta see, your towel, with whatever you done left behind in the towel and on the
whoever, man. See,
floor.
women just
Like,
they. The truth be told, women probably a little bit more nasty than we are, man. You just won't be honest.
hey, I
Because they,
was just trying to put it together.
yeah, because I mean, they can just, you know, um, one probably can be in the shower and the other be putting on. They got to, man, because they can do two, three, four
Yeah.
people at a time
Yeah, they
in a
got high
room.
tolerance. They got high tolerance for
And
things.
so if they get ready to go out, you can't tell me one ain't in the shower and the other two are in there, making up whatever they got going on. You know what I'm
There,
talking
we had double sinks, and there was a moment on the first day after the
about?
first night where we were getting ready together at the double
Oh my
sinks.
God. You said, man.
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness, man. This story is getting worse and worse, man.
I'm like, are we married?
Y'all was looking in the mirror together? Getting
Yes,
ready?
yes.
Oh,
Because we had double sinks. There was enough space.
done messed up the church's money. Look, man, I probably would have told, I probably would have said I'm sick, man. You know what I mean?
Oh man, but
Now
we
you
had
couldn't
to.
did that because you had to go to work.
Yeah, at the certain time.
And
So,
you couldn't wait and let him finish
no.
because so y'all had to share a mirror.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. We ain't sharing no mirror. We're
It's
not
a
doing
double
that.
sink.
Sharing mirrors, a double sink, his and her sink.
Yeah, it was a
This
his and her
story is
sink.
horrible, man.
And it's interesting. So like I had my razor and stuff. So I'm in the mirror for a long time. So the whole time he's there, I'm there because I'm basically shaving my head. You know, I'm using two mirrors, shaving my head. And but let me say, real quick side note, I love waterfall showers. I love the little ribbed soap with the
Mm.
the little massage bar soap. And I love the fact that they got that little side mirror. You got your main mirror, and then you got the one that pulls out from the wall.
Okay, yeah, I never touched that one.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know
yeah.
men touched them.
I mean, if you shave your head, it helps. Now,
I
yeah.
mean,
Other than
why the
that,
hell you
yeah, you
shave
wouldn't,
your head on the trip, man? Why your
cause,
head ain't shaved before you get there?
cause that's how I was rolling. That's how I was rolling. Me and my
Oh Lord.
homeboy next to me, doing whatever he was doing, towel wrapped around his head because he just took a shower.
Mm. Man, I'm gonna choke, man. Wait a minute.
I should have waited before I saw you drinking. Should have waited. But
You
yeah.
did you say towel wrapped around his head, man?
Yes, sir.
Did you say the towel was wrapped around his head?
Yes, sir. If I'm remembering it correctly, yeah. Yeah.
First of all, I've never seen that. I don't even know if I've seen it. I've never seen that. Right now, I'm blown away. Why was the towel wrapped around his head?
Hey, hey. Hey, now,
God,
now, Vince, now, Vince, the part of the story that I'm neglecting to mention is that I never asked, but it was obvious.
are you serious?
Yes.
They don't put you in a room with a gay guy?
Yeah, I had a gay coworker, and they paired me in the room.
Yeah.
So,
So
so
you know what you need to be asking yourself? Why did they feel like you'd be so comfortable with that?
we came from the same office, and so anybody else that was there, they either didn't work at the offices or they were like worked in a different state because they were all like they're all hairdressers and this and that. So I'm the computer science guy. I'm the website guy, and he was on the social media team,
Mm,
and so
gotcha.
they paired us up from the same office, and
Mm.
you know,
Tiff said it's too much. Y'all not touching each other or worried about each other. Just get it done. Lewis said, "Hey, did that
dang,
Bengal player die? To what happened?
dang, okay, or is it Bill's safety? Bingo or
Demar
Bills?
Hamlin collapsed on the field and had to have CPR administered.
God dang.
Oh man, y'all keep me updated on that.
Let's see here. Let me look this up. Okay, yeah, the Bills safety Damar Hamlin. I do see that. Yeah. Dang. I hope he's all right. He was definitely given CPR in the field after an injury during the Buffalo and Cincinnati game.
That's on now.
Yeah. Now, Lewis said something about Bengals, but maybe he was.
Maybe he was thinking,
Oh, he thought it was the Cincinnati. Okay, because it's Buffalo Bills versus Cincinnati Bengals. So,
yeah,
so he thought. I see.
he thought it was a Bengals player,
Right, right, right.
but it's a Bills player. Yeah, Demar Hamlin is nice, man. He's real nice.
Hmm.
Damn, man, he must have had a head injury, bro.
So what? He stopped breathing or something? Because CPR. I
Yeah,
mean,
they administered CPR. He had stopped breathing.
ooh, he collapsed on the field after making a tackle. So yeah, that could have been a head injury. Yeah, I
Had,
can
and,
see.
I mean, it had to be a head injury, unless he had some type of internal something going on they didn't know about.
Yeah. I mean, this is. Oh dang it! That's not the video.
Sammy said the game is temporarily suspended because the player collapsing. The game has been suspended for the time being. He took a hit in the chest. Oh, he got hit in the chest.
Oh, he
Um,
couldn't breathe for real. I've taken a hit to the chest, but not from a 250-pound dude.
yeah, man. So look, man, y'all say a prayer for this cat, man,
Yeah.
because he
Mm-hmm.
took a helmet in the chest. Sammy, no, man, that could be really, 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 really bad, man.
Mm.
If he got hit enough to lose consciousness. I mean,
CPR.
they had to hit him hard enough to he may be bleeding internally, man.
Oh, don't say it. No.
Yeah, I had a buddy in high school, man, who his name was Fred Green, man, one of the toughest cats I ever met in my life, man. And he took a hit like that in the stomach because he was stretched out. Guy hit him in the stomach with his helmet. He had
Oh.
internal bleeding and everything, man. He had to be rushed,
Oh.
and
There's no padding right there. So if yeah, you're stretched out, get hit.
yeah, yeah, there's no padding, man. So he took a
Not right
major
there.
hit in a bad situation, and yeah, of course he
Yeah.
came through it, thank God. But my man
Yeah.
was down for a minute.
Vince, why don't they have some type of padding on the abdomen? I know something flexible or something.
Well, they have it for quarterbacks. They have like a what they call real protectors and stuff like
Oh,
that for
okay.
quarterbacks,
Yeah.
but they don't have them for everybody.
I mean, I know I don't hear that injury too common, so maybe that's it. But man, oh, so I don't know if you saw it, Vince,
Hmm.
because it just happened. But
No, I didn't see it, man.
here's the video. Oh, man, you want to see that again? Oh,
Damn,
whoa! Oh, he put his shoulder in his chest.
he put his helmet in his chest.
Wait, let me see. I didn't see the helmet. I see what you mean. I mean, how it looks like because of all the padding, it
Hold
doesn't
on, let me
really.
see. He got up. He got up and took a breath.
He realized he couldn't breathe. Oh man.
But he went down. He's still moving.
Dang.
uh,
That's wild. That is wild.
yeah. Um, Simmons say medical personnel immediately ran on field, then began to administer CPR. Then ambulance came on field. He's gonna be okay. That's a bad deal, man. Whenever you got a player collapse,
Mm-hmm.
never good, man. Never good.
I've actually never seen that. Never seen a player stand up and then just go, "Oh, I'm going back down."
No, I've seen it
Hell no.
plenty of times, bro. I've seen it plenty of times.
I got that from DC Young Fly.
I've been in
Hell
game
no.
when that happened. Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna be rough for him to cancel it, too. It is. I mean, I've never seen a game cancel. Have you, Jerry? I've never seen a game cancel.
man.
After I mean, I've seen players get carted off with no movement, and the games weren't canceled.
Yeesh.
So, y'all say a prayer for this young man and his family, man. But I feel like he's gonna be okay because I seen movement even when he hit the ground, he was moving. But for him to take a hit like that and pass out, you would think he got hindered under that chest, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he maybe got the wind knocked out. See, cause when you get the wind knocked out of you, man, that's literally what happened.
Oh
You
yeah,
get the
that
wind
takes
knocked out of you when
it
you
takes
can't
time.
get your breath. Yeah.
Mm-mm. And he
Uh,
stood up fast. So he probably just felt the pain, was adrenaline wise, stood up
mhm.
and was like, "Oh wait, hold up. I'm actually not good to man."
Yeah.
Oh
That's
man.
yeah. Come on, young man, get it
Yee.
together. That's why those guys are in such good shape, man.
Gotta be.
That boy's core, man, probably so strong that if you're not in that type of shape and you take a hit like that, it will kill you. But that guy
Man.
right there, man, he's in
It's
such
take
good
it's
condition.
taken me some time because I don't play football. But
Mhm.
the longer it sits with me, the longer I'm realizing like how serious that hit was.
Yeah, because I mean that took all the wind out of his body.
Man.
Yeah.
Cause like you'll
Yeah.
see a hit and you'll see someone get hit, like maybe in
Mhm.
real life or get tackled, and they instantly get knocked out because then maybe like bump their head or something, and you're like, dang, that looks pretty bad. But this guy, he didn't get instantly knocked out. He
Mhm.
was able to stand up and then passed out.
Yeah.
That I don't know. That just sounds worse to me. And what you're telling me is when I've taken a hit in the chest and I know how it feels to get the air knocked out of you. You're telling me that he took a helmet to the chest
Yeah.
and this dude needs CPR.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Because he wasn't breathing. But I think you put CPR on him, and he
yeah.
definitely come back. He
Damar
need,
Hamlin. Damar
yeah,
Hamlin.
yeah, he's tough too, man.
Recover. Recover.
Yeah,
Recover.
yeah, yeah. Um, well, we y'all keep us updated, BJ. You keep checking on it, man. We're gonna keep it moving. Uh, can you explain to me, man? I'd like the ladies to explain this because you hear it all the time. What does it mean when you hear a lady say, I need a man that can handle me? Have you ever heard that?
I need a man that can handle me. Usually I hear women say that when they know they got attitude problems. And
Oh,
wait,
so
wait,
you're
wait, wait,
saying,
wait, let me change that. When I was younger, I thought it was mostly women that I would see with attitude problems. But now as I get older, the women that I see saying it has a lot more to do with money and how much they like to spend.
mm. So ladies, what does that really mean? What does that actually mean to you when the women say, I need a man that can handle me? What does that mean? Because I mean, that's just a
Mhm.
big umbrella, right?
Handle me. Like, is it handle you size wise? Handle you in the bed? Handle
What
you in
is
the
it?
Galleria
What
Mall?
is
Handle.
it? Exactly. On and on and on. What is it when they say that? I need a man that can handle me. You hear it a lot. You hear the lady say it a lot.
Yeah, what does that mean? I need a man that can handle me.
Yeah.
Now, when's the last time you've seen, or like, what's an example of a woman that you've seen say that?
Well, I just seen a video earlier today that made me ask myself that. It was a video panel of two ladies and two guys.
Hmm.
And of course, they took it a whole lot further because she was saying that. And yes, it looked like they just canceled the game.
Oh, dang.
I've never seen that, man. I've never seen that. Never seen that. Um, that's Pete said, that's right. That's why most of the dudes I know discourage their sons from playing football. Any given play is life threatening, neck injuries, and all that mess. Um, I never seen that. Did this guy not make it, man?
Oh no.
I
Well, they
mean,
they say it's been temporarily suspended. The Week 17 finale has been temporarily suspended. Yeah. Yep. That means canceled. They say it's been called off temporarily with both teams going to their respective locker rooms. So I guess we'll see. Are
mm.
they back? Well, Jerry's probably watching it on TV.
Jerry's watching it on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're probably canceled now. Yep. He said they're packing up all the equipment. Players coming out of the locker rooms with no pads on.
mm.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, man. But the football is different now.
there's a
Yeah.
uh there's a guy on Twitter. Um he said cancel the game. That kid is 24 years old. Nothing else should matter right now. Why do you feel?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I totally agree, man. I mean, because if the players can't play because their mind is not on that, when you see something like that happen, man, you can't even play 100% no more. You
Mm,
you concerned with, damn, am I gonna be next?
yeah.
Yeah. So right now, all the air is so to speak is taken out of the stadium.
Mm,
I mean that stuff like that, man, have
yeah.
players emotional, fans emotional.
Yeah.
Um,
Jerry said the players were crying on the field, so
yeah, I
they
mean,
probably pretty emotional. Yeah.
exactly. So you think about it. It's hard to go play a competitive sport and
Ooh.
you mentally not there. Most of
These
the
are
players now, like, I don't give a damn who win this crap.
Hey, and women say men don't value relationships. These are grown NFL players tearing
Hmm.
up, unable to continue their game because of their teammate taking such a scary hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Men value relationships. We just, we're different. We're just men. But
And you asked me that, and I love football, but no, I wouldn't want to play.
right.
If I see one of my teammates, man, one of my players uh, one of my players get knocked out like that, I don't want no parts of it, man.
Mm.
I won't check on this guy and be there with him. Yeah, that's my cousin Fran. Fran said it's a life, not a time to push through. Exactly.
Ooh. Ooh.
You're
Whoa.
right. You're
Whoa.
right. Yeah, those guys don't have anything to prove. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At that point, and they, like you
Nothing to
said,
prove at that point.
mentally, man, they can't gear themselves up.
Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And like she said, this is a life. This is somebody going through a life threatening situation. And we're just going to keep playing like nothing happened. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get
yeah. So man, yeah, y'all keep praying for this young man and his family, man. Think he's
it.
gonna be okay, but just keep it up.
Tiffany said, "Who are these women you speak of?" There's women. There's women out there that say, men don't value relationships, or they'll say something like, and maybe this is more true. They'll say men don't value relationships as much as women. I mean, it's I'll give it to you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but we value relationships. I mean, you could see that in this game right here.
yeah.
That's a 90%, maybe 99% man filled arena of team and employees and all that. The decision made to cancel was full of men that feel, that have hearts,
Yeah.
right?
Vicky said
No?
that was hard to watch. Yeah, you should see it on. I mean, you know, you shouldn't, but it's hard to see it on the field, and that's your brother. And
Yeah.
shit, man, you trying to wonder. I mean, is he okay? How's he doing? You know, your coach is giving you bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, football is a man sport for real, man, and that's why those guys got to be in tip top condition like they do to take that type of punishment on their bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
they 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 care about that young man. They all understand. They've all been hit hard. They all understand.
And the
Even the
thing
ones
about it is, go ahead, brother. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, I was just gonna say, even the ones on the other side, they
Yeah,
probably want to
definitely.
keep playing, but even they can relate.
They don't even want to keep playing.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah, the ones on the other side don't want to know. They don't want. Man, it's like those guys. They own competitive teams, but this is all one big brotherhood.
yeah,
Yeah, it's all one big brotherhood, man. So nobody in that stadium want to play, and they letting it be known we're not playing no more. They like Jared said they going in and taking their gear off. I'm done.
yep,
Yeah, and they got to the coaches, the owners, all that they got to respect that. These guys don't want to play, say they can't play.
yep.
Damn, everything else going on right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Uh,
Tiffany. She said, as a mom, I know that ambulance ride with her child.
yeah, that's yeah, that's a real deal,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a real deal. Um, so anyway, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get no answers about the can't handle me thing, man. We talking about the Hamlin that took the hit,
Hmm.
but I was trying to get a little, you know, I kind of wanted. That's one of the things I wanted to see what that meant.
Yeah,
You know what
what
I mean?
does that mean? What does it mean while y'all are so active? What does it mean when a woman says that she needs a man that can handle her,
Mm-hmm.
or she's too much to handle? What did that mean right there? What that goddamn saying mean when women say they need a man that can handle them?
I need a man that can handle me. Now I seen it on Come to America. You know what I mean?
What did they say in Coming to America?
The girl was on there and she was like, drinking her drink. Uh,
Oh, when they're in the club.
and she was like, I need a man that can handle me. You remember
wasn't
that?
that a man that said that?
I think that was a girl. I think that was a lady, man.
I know they were in a club that they shouldn't have been in.
And she was talking about sexually. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, like
yeah.
you said, is it sexually? Is it money? Is it I mean, what is it
What is
when
it financially? Yeah, like you said, is
when
it
they
is it
say I need a man that can handle me.
biologically or
You
financially?
heard you heard it, right?
Yeah, I've heard it for sure.
Mm-hmm. What piece said?
Not in person, I haven't heard it. Stampede said, "What specific things are necessary for women who are too much to handle? Does he not need to be afraid of you? Doesn't get angry when you lash out? Gets you when you need your space? Likes your quirk sexually? Dang, he's
Peaches, he had about
professor.
20 questions.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's trying to. I get it though. He's trying to get the ball rolling. Like, go ahead, take your pick. Maybe I can.
he get a multiple choice.
Yeah, there
I
you
want him
go.
to come up with it themselves. Now he just gonna look at Pete list and
It
pick one.
wasn't ABC multiple choice. It wasn't
Yeah,
ABCD. He had the E on there. He had the
yeah.
5-letter multiple choice question. Ah,
Okay, see, the lovely said hers financially.
okay. She's the one. Then I could be wrong, but wasn't the lovely one of the ones that said that uh the whole allowance, my man gives me a certain allowance a month. Not allowance like she's a kid, but like just gives her money to play with.
Maybe so. I can't
I
remember
could
if she
I could
said
have
that.
swore I could have swore she was on that side of the fence.
Probably so.
On the same side of the fence as you, by the way, the one who gives his woman money to play with.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. You know what I mean?
Player.
Tiff say,
I would mind it.
I can't answer that one. There, I defer to a woman who has said it.
Okay.
But Tiff, you've heard women say it though. What does it mean? You
She
or
don't want to
Tiff?
speak for him.
Oh, so she's on. She's like us. She don't know what it means.
I think she knows what it means. I just don't think she wants to speak for them.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to been said it or went through it yourself, but you got to have a better understanding of what that means or some reasons why that's being said versus us. Because I have no
Yeah.
clue what
Way
it
better
means.
than
What
us.
about you, BJ?
Nope. She got a way better understanding than me or you. Mm-mm-mm.
KB said, okay, so it's either sexually or mentally. Some women want to make sure the men don't come half stepping. I had to wait to read that, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Don't come half stepping in the bedroom. So,
Half stepping. That's
yeah.
funny.
So,
That's not the two step. It's not the one step.
KB
Half
saying
step.
either mentally or sexually.
Huh. Mentally. Well, that means
Mentally,
you're
now
crazy.
that's what I'm thinking, right?
Right?
So
Right?
you got to be out. You got some type of loose screws, or you can get a little
Hmm.
erratic.
Yeah. And that's the
KB, is that what you're
stereo.
saying about it mentally?
Right. Is that what you mean? Because that's the stereotypical way I always thought of it when I was really young. And I would hear that, I need a man that can handle me. Or, I know I'm a little crazy. I hear that. And now as I'm
Oh,
older, I hear it more financially, but like I said, I don't hear it in person. I hear it on like podcasts or like shows or
yeah,
like movies and like little TikToks and,
right. Yeah, I
shorts.
don't. I don't hear it in person either.
Yeah.
But you hear it, and I've often wondered, like, why is that said so much, and what do they mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I was
Yeah.
explaining,
Facebook videos.
a couple of weeks ago, a lot of times, ladies say something, men have no clue what the hell they talking about. None.
Hey. Yeah.
They don't have a clue what they talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Um, the lovely said it means something different to every woman.
That helps so much.
Yeah, that didn't help it out.
Jeez.
For a woman who has an attitude, that means her man has to be more submissive. Her man has to be more submissive if she has an attitude. If there is for a woman who has less money, then that means financially for a woman who has a high sex drive, that means sex.
Okay.
So she's just saying it can mean a plethora of different things.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
just depend on, you know, what's driving that lady at the time.
Yeah.
Um,
I can see what she means by the I'm gonna just pick one of the three. The attitude, because that's my favorite. She
mm.
said, "For a woman who has an attitude, that means her man has to be more submissive." Does no,
So
that doesn't
you
make sense.
no, because you in some panties, right?
You're being handled, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So from what you're reading and what I'm hearing, she's saying if she has a streak about her, then
Hmm.
she got to have a dude that can let her have her Tasmanian streak and just chill.
That don't make no sense. That a woman like that wouldn't say, "I need a man that can handle me." She'd say, "I need a man to move the hell out of the way, sit down, and shut the heck up."
Yeah,
Like that's what you
yeah,
know. So a woman that wants someone submissive, right? That's what
yeah.
she'd say. Sit
Right,
down, shut up.
right. So yeah, I don't know about that one. I think I guess in that case, she talking about I got to have me a dude that can put me in my place when I get too out of place.
Realistically, yeah,
Sound like it, right?
yeah. If she's saying that,
Mm,
if she's saying that she needs a dude that can handle her. KV, well, Xavier said demanding and difficult.
mm.
Demanding and difficult. So is are you so is Xavier saying that the man needs to be demanding and difficult, or the
I think
woman?
she's saying the lady is demanding and difficult, and she would have a guy who can handle a demanding and difficult lady.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds
But
crazy.
without, abuse,
Without abuse, without shaking her. You know,
without putting your hand, using your hands, you got to be able to be a man that can use your words. And
right.
I'm demanding and I'm
Wait,
difficult.
Vince, you can't put those words in their mouths. I know you want to
Okay,
keep
man,
them
I'm trying
safe,
to.
but
I'm
but
sorry.
some of them want to get shook. Yeah, and you know
You stupid, man.
it.
So is that what Xavier is saying? That some of them want to get shook?
Some of them do. You can't put your words in their mouths. You want to
Well,
keep
what
them
if you
safe.
ain't a dude
I
who
want to
likes
keep
to
them safe.
shake?
Well, then I'm sorry, girl. You're gonna have to go find a barista of a man that can shake you, because I want to stir you. Ooh.
Man, that shit was weak with toilet paper, man.
Two ply.
KB, so a light for me, I'm not a passive, mild mannered woman.
Mm,
Oh shit.
mm.
I'm a boss lady type, an alpha. I speak my
Alpha.
mind, and you can't be weak or timid
Mm.
because where I'm going in my life and career, you need to be able to handle all this.
Dang. CEO, businesswoman, alpha.
There you go.
I mean, hey, okay.
You got to be able to handle that. You got, hey, look here, man. You got to be able to handle. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm moving mountains, and I'm
I'm
jumping up
up at
in
6
clouds,
a.m. and
man.
I'm back in at 8.
Yeah, yeah. So you got to be able to handle this straight up.
Mhm,
If you can't handle it, move to the sideline, partner.
mhm, Don't got time for somebody that I can't tell nothing to. You know?
Right.
Oh, he's so sensitive.
Yeah.
Call him insensitive. Oh, get your sensitive A around from me.
Yeah. And kick him in the ass on the way out the door.
And don't come back till you made a full week's check.
Chump. Oh, the love said that means the man has to not be as combative as she is. Okay.
Mm.
So this is what the lovely's saying. She can't be, if the lady's combative, then BJ, like we're saying, he's gonna have to be in somewhat some panties, man. I mean, we just
Mm.
saying a different way.
Yeah,
He's
but
just gonna
that
have
doesn't make sense.
it don't make sense, but
What's he
per the
handling?
lovely,
What's he handling?
per the lovely, wait a minute. Cause we getting somewhere now. Per the
Okay.
lovely, he gonna have to have a few panties on, and he gonna have to learn how to okay, let me finish reading. He has to just let her do her thing, and then tell her to shut up when he had enough.
What?
So yeah, I'm confused as hell right now. But so I was about to ask KV, because what the lovely is saying is he got to just move to the sideline and let her rock and roll. Is a man being able to handle a boss type lady, an alpha, a lady who speak her mind? Do he just? I mean, if you get to speaking too much, is he allowed to choke your ass till you?
Like, what is it?
I'm just
I mean,
asking a question. I don't know. Or does he just what does he say if you get too riled up?
yeah. I know Xavier did say she's not condoning hands on, so she said keep the hands off. All right, all right. And that's fair. Vince and I, we are hands off,
Oh yeah, we
problem
very hands off.
solvers.
I got sisters, man.
Okay, well, that's indirectly hands on. That's not.
Sisters, ladies, a sister, a lady. I can't be.
Oh wait, oh I thought you meant I had sisters that can handle her. That's what I thought you were
No, no, no,
saying.
no, no,
You were like, yeah, I'm hands off. I got sisters.
no, 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 no,
I thought you were
no. We
saying you
don't.
had bodyguards.
No, we don't none of that.
Okay, okay, all right, cool, okay. But yeah, all right. So the lovely saying that this lady's combative. The man that can handle her is just gonna let her run amok, do whatever she wants until it hits a certain level, and then he's supposed to just sit her down and tell her her entitled self-absorbed impulsive self at that moment to sit down. I don't think that's gonna work.
How does that work? Yeah, we need to be explained to how that works. How have you rant and rave? Do he then say, okay, now stop it?
And if she
You
listens
done
to
went
that,
too far.
if she listens to that, then I don't think she's the type that's saying, "Oh, I need a man that can handle me." Because a man that can handle her, it can't just tell her to stop and she just stops, right?
Nah.
Because she knows she's too much to handle, right?
Right.
And if
Right.
he's just simply saying, "Hey, now that's too much," and like she can back off, like this was, big father,
Mhm.
like it's
Yeah.
talking to
It ain't
her.
like you finna get a whooping.
Yeah.
So I
So
mean,
who are these women saying they're too much to handle?
maybe I guess what the lovely is saying is then I guess maybe the lady will say, I'll have enough respect for her man after he say, now you stop it. I mean, you've done too much. You said too much. Now stop it. And she just said, oh man, my man is talking.
That
Let
sounds like
me
a game.
I don't know,
She's
man.
gonna have lower respect all the way up until the point where he has to say something, and then it's like, oh, let me. Ooh, oh,
I
he didn't.
mean,
Ooh,
per her what she just said, and I'm
man.
still waiting on KV to say how do a dude handle all of that
You
alphaness?
know what? I'm starting to figure it out. Based off of
Okay.
Xavier and based off the Lovely, I'm starting to figure out that these women that are saying they're too much to handle are playing games.
Mm,
They want you to get to the point where you show off a little, they want to see you get to a point, not too far, not choke, not choke a girl,
right.
but they want to
They want to see
ah
you stand up and growl a little bit. That's what
yeah,
you're saying.
that's what I'm saying.
Mm,
That's what it
okay.
sounds like.
Maybe so.
The
Maybe it
ones that
is
are
that.
saying they need a man that can handle them.
Maybe so, bro. Maybe so.
I think I'm figuring it out.
I've often wondered, man. I've often wondered. Look, y'all keep rolling on with this, but we gonna keep it moving because we want to end the show with this, man. I don't know if you saw, man, and I don't. I hope this is a. I hope this is legitimate. That Master P and his son
Oh,
made
more.
up. Yeah, they took a picture together, and what is it?
What is up with that? They had a beef with each other, did they not?
They had an issue with each other. Well, the
Okay.
son had an issue with the dad.
Well, I mean, it was between those two.
Yes.
It wasn't like they needed to make like an outward display or like public apology or anything, or like
No.
why they all of a sudden have to post a picture with each other.
Well, because he was saying that Master P was saying that his son, he was only able to communicate with his son on social media. His son wouldn't talk to him.
But if they took a photo with each other, that means they had to
But
have
when
talked
they
in
made
person.
up, I guess they said, "Let us show the world." Since we showed the world how we was at each other, let us show the world how we made up.
We'll see if that continues. But if that photo was the last of it and there ain't no back and forth showing of love on social media between those two, man, they're
Mhm.
both fake.
Man, we gonna read these, please, BJ from
Yeah.
KV Stampede, the lovely, and then we're gonna wrap it up with what I think about the Master P, what we think
Okay.
about the Master P thing.
Yeah, let's have a clean break. All right, KV said, "No, it's got nothing to do with me speaking to him crazy, not doing that. It's about having a secure man. Like, if my career goes further than his, he needs to be secure. If I make a lot more money, he needs to be secure. If my job takes me away sometimes, he has to not be a whiny baby that needs their woman around all the time. Hey, forgive me if I don't think we described her correctly before, but even if she doesn't say sit down and shut up and speaking to him crazy, that last line she just threw in there.
Boy, get yourself together. Hell, I gotta go.
Exactly. That's the same thing.
But I mean, I feel her though, man. All BS aside, we
Yeah,
joke and
yeah,
we play. She's
yeah.
just saying she got a lot of parts moving, and she can't have nobody that's clingy. She can't have nobody
I respect it.
that's whiny. She can't have nobody that's attention seeking. She
Hmm.
got to have somebody who understand that she's rolling right now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he's a
you got
man
to have
about it, and he keeps it pushing.
you keep it pushing, and you got to be able to deal with that because she's absolutely right. A lot of cats can't deal with that.
Yeah.
She'll be, at work away, and he's calling all through the night. What you doing? So what you doing now? So when you coming home? Why you didn't call me back? You know what I mean?
Why
So
you ain't call me back? I'm at
yeah,
work. How
yeah,
long
man.
you
We
gonna be
we
at
just
work?
get
You
out the
know how
meeting.
long I'm
Hell,
gonna be at
we
work.
having dinner. What are you talking about? What y'all eating? Can you bring me some chips back from California?
You don't never bring me nothing back. You know
So
I bring
yeah,
you something back. Well,
yeah, that
you
right
never
there.
asked me what I want. Man, if you don't get off my phone.
What Stampede? I mean, yeah, Stampede.
Stampede said women are very dynamic nowadays. Maybe it means they don't want any old poop butt brother who can lay the pipe. He threw me off with that one. He said, I know quite a few executive types, and they are single because they refuse to tone down their big personality. It seems to be their excuse for being late 40s and still single. Ooh,
Mm.
ah, dang. I mean, if if this is an executive type woman, there's a high chance she's gonna be single because she has to be more masculine to have reached that. It's hard to keep all your feminine traits and have that nurturing attitude and be this top executive woman, right? And because you got to
Yeah,
go
cause
through and deal with a lot of masculine alpha
yeah,
males to get there.
and when you're a lady in a big room like that, you gotta stand up and know your stuff.
Yeah, like Candace, for example.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
she's not the type where you're gonna see her walk in. She's very ladylike, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can tell that in a business setting, she's going to
She gonna
adopt and
command the room.
she's going to
Yeah.
command the room. And those are
Yeah.
masculine traits that she has to, be able to cut this conversation short, get back on track, do this, whatever. Like, kind of, like the KV
Yeah.
style. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You got to be able to get in there and let your shoulders spread, man, because you can
yeah,
get swallowed up in there, especially amongst a room of guys. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then you got to deal with you know, how you look and the the gestures and all that. So you definitely got to be on point when you're a
yeah,
lady in those type of rooms.
yeah.
Uh, okay, the lover say he's gonna say, "All right, I heard enough. Sit
Hmm.
your ass down somewhere." Uh, Tip say because his son went to social media
Oh, let's
with the
let's
rah
yeah.
rah, so they
Back to
went to
the
social
Romeo
media. Okay.
Master P.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. So what I wanted to say, man, is when I seen that picture, you know, that made me feel good, man, because it's nothing as sad as when a father and son, because you don't have a lot of those relationships.
The picture of Master P and Romeo.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of those father son
Find
relationships,
this
man, on a
photo.
positive level. And I was glad to see that, man, because we need more of that opposed to not. You see a lot of moms and the moms there, and like I just seen a interview with Jason Tatum did where they did an interview with him, and his mom handles all his money, and she checks him on. He's a grown man, but I want to know why you paying so and so $12,000. What did you buy for $12,000? Because he's just a 24-year-old guy that's
Yeah,
in NBA and millionaire, and his mom take care of his money. Now, not nowhere. Nowhere in the interview was his dad. Nowhere.
right.
Nowhere was his dad, man. And I just think it's just so sad when it's like that, man. Because these young men, they still need their dads, man. They
Still,
still need their dads. So even although
whole
Romeo
interview,
is,
not even a mention of him.
I didn't see a mention of him. It was just, talking to him, then going taking the camera to his mom and back to him and to his mom. And I mean, if the
Like he
dad
didn't
was in
even
the mix,
exist.
like he didn't even exist. And if he was in the mix, he'd be somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He'd be somewhere. And you see a lot of that in the the black, the black kids.
Yeah, you do. You
So
do.
that made me feel good to see Romeo and his dad embracing and
I celebrate it. I celebrate it. I do.
yeah,
Father and son, I celebrate it 100%.
right.
I think them posting the same exact photo on both their pages and stuff. I mean, they're both fake. I don't care what either one says about the other.
Think
They
so?
both are doing it for attention.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, the fact that they were able to get together and take this photo right here. Hold on, let me pull it up. This one, the fact that they were able to just get together and do something, to reconcile their differences.
Mm-hmm.
Great, great,
Yeah. It is
great.
great, man.
And more power to them.
Mm-hmm.
I know the rest of the family had to have felt the turmoil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good, very good.
Yeah.
Stay off social media though. What's up?
Stay
They
off
both they
social media.
both posted the same exact photo. Tell me why.
Yeah.
Tell
I
me
don't
why.
know. And when they do that, you almost think that the whole thing was set up.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. But I mean,
And,
it's nothing
and
like,
and if they're close enough, they probably could have done something like that.
man. I was watching a show on TV, man. I like all those, Law and Order shows, CHP, Chicago Fire, and a guy was burying his dad.
Mm,
The dad wasn't married. All he had was his son. They had an awful relationship. And so, but still, when he died, the son had to bury the dad, right?
yeah.
And even though they didn't have a good relationship, um, the son was going above and beyond trying to bury his dad the right way. He was like a retired police chief. I mean, fire chief, and but so the son was, he was kind of scrambling his brain trying to make sure he buried his dad,
And he was the
properly.
only one setting that up.
He was the only one, man,
Man,
because the dad.
a police chief or fire chief, you'd think, have a whole little community and
Oh
family or
man, I
something.
mean,
I guess he
no,
was
I
just
mean,
the,
when you do that, it's your family who does that, the
yeah,
wife or the kids or something. So
yeah,
he had a sister,
yeah,
but the dad had just kids spread around. None of the kids was tight. So this particular son had to take care of everything. And
mm,
once he saw his dad laying in that casket, man, he just got emotional. Now this is somebody he didn't have a relationship with,
yeah,
and he just got emotional, man. And it made me think about some things that I went through personally with my pops. And, it was kind of like that. But then once I seen him, it was like, damn, you realize that, damn, this is my dad, though. You know what I mean?
yeah,
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this dude.
one hundred
You know what I'm
percent.
saying? So you have to, so anytime I see a father and son into it like that, man, I just be like, man, y'all need to work that out, man.
100%.
Work it out. Yeah.
Because life is short. Only
Very
because
short,
we
bro.
can only, if you focus on all the wrong things, sure, your life wasn't short in all those things, but it's those right things that you miss out on, and that's why they
Yeah.
call it life is short. The
Right.
meaningful stuff that you didn't put more time into, that you
Yeah.
had less time to do.
Right.
That's why they say life is short.
And you get some of those dads, man, that just, this some of them guys, man, they love the life they live. They love the street life, the women, especially if they're not with your mom.
Yeah.
They just living their life. And so, but then once they pass away, there's nobody.
No
You know
one.
what I mean?
Nope.
Yeah. So they gotta look at the kids that they was neglecting all that time. And well, not they, but yeah, I guess they hoping that at least my hope like my kid put me away. You know, it's just not a good
Oh,
situation
yeah.
when they.
And that's interesting. because he passed and he didn't have a good relationship with anyone. That was a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
Like he didn't talk to anyone about setting up anything.
Mm-mm, nobody.
Yeah, yeah, that's a roll of the
Nobody.
dice because they could have easily just been like, "Hey, you." I mean, what happens in those cases when the family doesn't take responsibility of the body? Like what?
Then the state will do it.
Huh?
Yeah, the state will do it, man. And it's
Hmm.
just, I mean, but you just, I mean, it's just pine by. Ain't no funeral or nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they just putting your ass in a wooden box and
yeah.
cremate you.
Oh, cremating. That makes sense. It's the state. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, they ain't having no funeral and preaching church and none of that.
Yeah.
If nobody else steps up to do it, then the state just gonna take you and burn you up.
I wonder what. I mean, this is even further. I don't. I mean, you knew that much, so I'm gonna keep asking. What do they do with the ashes then? If the state does the cremation?
Shit, they may keep them. I guess it just depends on who do it. They may keep them, or they may just throw them in the trash.
Dang. God damn.
I think they would keep them.
State
Somebody else maybe
business.
can answer this instead of me because I'm not absolutely sure. But I would think maybe they would keep them just in case somebody showed up.
Mm, mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
keep them. They may keep them for we keep these for 6 months or
Put
3
them. Put
months.
them
Or a
in
year.
like a freezer Ziploc bag.
Well, no, I ain't no damn zip like, but they may put them in a bag and just put them on shelf and label them
Yeah.
Bijan Kelley. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then somebody show up and be like, "Y'all want to collect Bijan's ashes?" If not, then they just open the damn zip box,
Want to collect the essence of him.
pull your ass out.
Lewis said keep them in a warehouse. So that sounds pretty close to what you said. They got to put them somewhere.
Wow. Yeah. We
Dang.
never won't get to that point,
Yeah, no, 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 no. I
man.
mean, even if you don't have a relationship with them, if you know that you're the only person that will probably take care of this, dang, not everybody has, the means to, but if you do have the means to, I think just it's a final show of respect, isn't it? You don't even have to go back to the graveside or do whatever. Like you can spread the ashes in the ocean or whatever. I don't know, but like as a final show of respect, just you would want it, right? It's like
Yeah. I
so.
mean, you just got to remember, man, when you get to that situation, like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this guy.
Yeah.
So he did that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He did that.
Yeah.
So this is the least I
Yeah.
can do, you
Yeah.
know. And if
I
you the older
respect that,
kid,
man.
it just kind of automatically goes to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Because the wife could easily be like, I didn't. He that low down. She could be like whatever.
No, I mean, they didn't have no wife.
Oh, well,
Uh,
ex wife.
oh, the love said they will bury you in the county cemetery. They can cremate you or they can donate your body to science. See, I wouldn't think about that.
Well, I
So,
think they can only donate your body if you mark donor. Like how on your license it'll say like you're a donor.
oh, okay,
I think.
okay.
You know
Oh,
what? I forgot. I am a donor.
so they would go by what's on your license, and if you did say donor, I guess then that they could use that option.
Ding
Let
ding
you
ding
add
ding
go
ding.
Texas A&M something.
I set myself as a donor a long time ago. When
That's
I first
good.
got my ID, I set
Did
myself
you?
as a donor. Yeah, I think I had to be
Cool.
15 or 16.
Right. Okay. Hey, look, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Yeah,
That don't
yeah,
nobody get any ideas. You're not getting any organs from me anytime soon. So
yeah.
keep
Hey,
your
look, man.
mitts to yourselves.
Y'all pray for Hamlin, man,
Let me check on that real quick before we
and
go.
his family. Cause yeah, that's never a good thing. This guy won't play football ever again. And
I mean, we don't know that.
now we know that. I know that. We just pray at this point, like Tip said earlier, and Biggie said, it's just about his life, man, and him
Mm.
being able to go on with his life. He's good. He's good.
So the NFL released an official statement. They said tonight's Buffalo Bills Cincinnati Bengals game has been postponed after Buffalo Bills DeMar Hamlin collapsed. Hamlin received immediate medical attention on the field by team and independent medical staff and local paramedics. He was then transported to a local hospital where he is in critical condition. Our thoughts are with Damar and the Buffalo Bills, so we will provide more information as it becomes available. And yada yada yada.
Mm,
Wow,
yeah.
wow.
Okay. All right, you say a prayer for this brother, man, for y'all lay it down.
He's got a post. He's just in critical condition. So
Yeah, he's gonna be
prayers up,
good.
prayers up.
He's gonna be good, and it's his conditioning. Conditioning when you take that trauma to your body, the
Mm-hmm.
conditioning plays a part in how good a shape you're in. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're out of shape, just everything soft in your body, no muscle
Mm-hmm.
tone, he would
He
already.
probably wouldn't even be in critical condition
Yeah,
right now.
he'd be gone by now.
Yeah. And that right there is a strong point to end off on, is like, if you're in great condition and something happens to you that puts you in a critical or risky situation, well, you started off great. So you had a lot of road, you had a lot backing you and supporting you. But
Mhm.
if you got into a sticky situation where you're in already bad shape or you're in bad health, and then now you have to fight through a coma or through a critical condition, you're not fighting.
Nah, your
You
body's
you
not
you
strong
already
enough.
not strong enough.
Right.
So I mean, that right there, if anything, should be another motivator for y'all. For y'all, what is it? New Year's resolutioners. There you
Yeah.
go. Come
The
on.
gym gonna be packed. The gym was packed today, probably. I I,
Probably.
I didn't go to the gym, but I can guarantee you, man, on January through mid February, that gym be packed.
Woo.
Can't hardly get in there, man.
And
And
then empty in September.
oh my goodness, in March,
March, huh?
man, please,
Already.
you ain't gotta fight for no
They
equipment or nothing.
spring break, they dipped.
It's over. It's
Start
over.
picking up kegs and beer cans.
Hmm. So look, man, y'all have a great tomorrow, and let's get back here on Wednesday, talk it up again, and we appreciate everybody for joining in,
Yes, we
and
do.
yeah, y'all have a good one, and
Like the
peace out.
video.
Well, holla, like the video, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, and comment. Please comment. Let's get more interaction. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Let's get more interaction. If you're watching, like I asked before, at least say what's up. What's up?
Say what's up.
Yeah,
We're fun. We're cool. If
appreciate
you
it.
go to front7rush.com, you can buy some merchandise,
Mm,
shirts, shorts, not shoes, but you can definitely get some leggings, some sweats, and a hoodie, a jacket.
some
You know?
backpacks, all that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. All right, peace.